it's Christa with artisticvegan.com, and today we are going to be making vegan chicken, or at least we'll be trying to. Welcome to the test kitchen, where today we have a request from Jazzy for a vegan chicken wing recipe, so let's give it a go. To make this recipe, you won't need very many ingredients. I have some oyster mushrooms. This will help give it that chickeny, meaty texture, as well as vital wheat gluten, some tofu, and a various amount of spices. I have some onion powder, garlic powder, vegetable broth powder, salt, and optional lemon pepper, which will just give it a different flavor. A little bit of olive oil. You can omit that if you want to keep it oil-free and just use a little extra water. I'll also be using some water, Dijon mustard, and just about a teaspoon of soy sauce, and not too much to discolor it, but just for a little bit of flavor. So that's everything you need, and it's pretty simple. We'll start by just putting everything in our food processor. So I have the vital wheat gluten here. To that, you want to add your spices, the tofu, Dijon mustard, the soy sauce before I spill any more, the oil, about a 1/4 cup of water. Place that in your food processor and pulse it together until it forms a ball. Now, of course, you can do this by hand. You don't need a food processor. Once it comes together, then we can add in the mushrooms. Slice your mushrooms into thin strips. If you want a good gluten-free option, then just use these mushrooms. Have you ever tried these? These taste just like chicken, so you could just use these mushrooms and omit the rest of this. But if you want to go for the full experiment with me, then keep going. Gently fold the mushrooms into the mixture. Just bring it together ever so lightly without over kneading it, because that will make it chewy. So then just shape it. We'll make our little pieces of quote-unquote chicken. Here's before we cook it. Already looking good. From here, you can make any shape that you want. You can make these into big pieces of chicken. So you can make a little chicken breast, quote unquote, or a little patty. And of course you can cut these pieces smaller if you want. You could make them for little chicken wings, however big or small you want. The shape might be slightly off, it's been a while. Keep going until you get your desired quote unquote chicken shapes. Once you have your desired shapes, place them in a lightly greased steaming basket. If they're touching, you can also lightly grease them as well to prevent sticking. Otherwise, you can just pull them apart if they stick. Then you want to steam it for 25 minutes over a gentle simmer and flip them about halfway through. After they've steamed for 25 minutes and you flipped halfway through, let them cool and then place them in the fridge, either as is or in your favorite marinade, and place them in the fridge for a minimum of 1 hour, if you can overnight. But I'm gonna make a marinade for the vegan quote-unquote chicken breasts. So I have agave, apple cider vinegar. You could also use maple syrup, that would be even better. Red wine vinegar, low sodium soy sauce, olive oil, and then we'll also add some minced garlic soon. The sauce for the vegan chicken wings, we're using some hot sauce and a little bit of oil. You could also use earth balance, that would be really extra tasty. And for the other sauce, I used soy sauce, agave, apple cider vinegar, and just a tiny bit of hot sauce. All right, you guys, so I have taken the vegan chicken and I've steamed it for 25 minutes and then placed it in the fridge. It's almost an hour now. It's as long as I can wait for today. And now I'm gonna place it in a pan. Here you can see it holds up nicely after it's been in the fridge. And if you put it in there overnight, it's gonna hold up even better. So let's go see what happens. Then just heat up some oil, add your vegan chicken, and cook it until it's lightly browned or nice and golden brown on each side, however you prefer it. And you can also grill these, bake these, bread them, pan fry them. You can do whatever you want. You can shred them, use them however you'd want to use any of your chicken products, but now it's vegan. God, you guys, we did it. We made vegan chicken, and look at that. You can have it with the hot sauce or with the soy, or just even regular. So here's the regular one that I broke into, and I'll just kind of give it a dip. Wow. I think you're really going to be impressed. It has the crispy outside without even having to bread it, because based pretty much on the ingredients that are within it. So it pan fries up really quickly and nicely because you've already steamed it, it's already cooked, so you can cook it any way you want and it comes together really quickly. You can freeze them for later, and you know exactly what goes into them, so you can adjust them and the seasoning and the flavor to how you like it. I love that once you pull into it, that it breaks apart and looks like chicken with those mushrooms in there. That's really, really wild. And the texture is really not too chewy or meaty. It's kind of soft and almost like you would expect chicken to be. My mouth's watering. I'm gonna go share with my husband. You can get this recipe over at artisticvegan.com. If you like this recipe, please give it a thumbs up, and I hope to see you next time. Bye. For the gluten-free version, you'll want to do the exact same thing, just change the flour out for oat flour and amaranth, and see my site for the measurements since it will change. For this variety, you will need a little bit more. And then when you're cooking it, I noticed after it was steamed, it still needs further cooked on the inside. So if you go to just pan fry the outside, I think you'll want to take it either longer, lower and slower, or consider even baking it for a little while, either before or after, to get the inside cooked. So that's just a little note that the gluten variety cooked a little bit quicker and the gluten-free took a little bit longer. So FYI, other than that, it's a super great recipe. Enjoy. It's Christa with artisticvegan.com, and welcome to a new premium series. This is all about meal plans and meal planning made especially for you to make your life easier. The Glowing Meal Plan series offers unique meal plans designed by me to help you incorporate healthy, plant-based foods in your lifestyle and explore the benefits. These meal plans help teach you to cultivate a loving relationship with food where you can count your colors and not your calories. You can learn about plant-based living and try on the hat for a week in a fun way, where now you can buy one episode at a time, and one episode is an entire week of plant-based eating, plus a PDF with all of the recipes. You can learn some of my favorite meals, and many of them are not featured anywhere else. Best of all, you can learn more about yourself and allow yourself to blossom into all that you can be while eating in a fun, nutritious way, allowing your food to work for and with you, to be your friend and not your enemy. Sign up today at artisticvegan.vhx.tv, where you can become a member, or if you don't want to be a member, now you can buy just one episode at a time or the entire season. I look forward to sharing this experience with you. Again, it's artisticvegan.vhx.tv. Your support helps fuel this channel. Thank you so much for your support. Bye!